What is going on, guys? It is WrestleGamia here with another video. Well, it's not been the best week for 2K with the release of the newest installment in the WWE franchise. The backlash from fans has been swift and strong, with Twitter being flooded with complaints about the many issues with the release version of the game. They even managed to get a hashtag #FixWWE 2K20 to trend, no doubt causing headaches for both the developers of the game and for WWE themselves, as this is a PR nightmare to say the least. As of the time of this video, neither party has responded to the complaints, and it remains to be seen if they will do anything to try and appease angry gamers. The only thing that they've tried to remedy is the autographs that hadn't been signed included in the collector's edition of the game. But the complaints keep rolling in, which include graphics downgrades, high load times, and constant game crashes. But today, we're going to focus on some of the worst and let's be honest, the funniest bugs in the game, because if we can't laugh, then we'll just cry. Be sure to subscribe and click that notification bell, because today we're going to look at 10 of the funniest bugs and glitches in WWE 2K20. Number 1. The Broken Referee. YouTube channel DualShockers posted a hilarious video on the day before the game's official release that shows a showcase mode match between Charlotte Flair and Natalya. Now, this shouldn't be too hard to recreate correctly, as it's based on an actual match from NXT. However, as the video shows, the referee seems to have been struck by a sudden injury, which has left him unable to use his legs. Perhaps he tore his quads just like Vince McMahon famously did at the 2005 Royal Rumble and couldn't stand up. While he remains glued to the mat, the women wrestle around and even through him, continuing on as if they hadn't noticed anything was wrong. It's just absolutely ridiculous, and it's even made funnier by the fact that the referee's arms keep phasing through his legs, and when he goes for a count, his whole body flops to the mat like a fish. Actually, some referees do that. I'm pretty sure if you scroll through the WWE network, a ref has acted like this in the past. Acting like a fish, not glitching through wrestlers' bodies, of course. Number 2. What is this? Hell in a Cell 2019? Twitter account Trickery Trey posted a fantastic glitch he found in 2K20 that seems particularly timely given recent booking decisions within WWE. The video shows the end of a chaotic Money in the Bank match, with Kevin Owens hitting what looks like to be Drew McIntyre with a stunner before pinning him for the win. A pinfall in a Money in the Bank match? He added to the video the comment, "Wow, Kevin Owens just won Money in the Bank via pin. Brilliant." Here's hoping KO responds to him, because as we know, he can be wonderfully sarcastic on his Twitter account, and we'd love to see what he has to say about this. The cherry on the top of this whole thing is that after the pinfall, the game jumps to the cutscene of the prize fighter standing on top of a ladder with the Money in the Bank briefcase in his hand. You really couldn't make this up. Number 3. Instant Regret Bobby Lashley. This one comes from Reddit user Maddie Mal Got Cash over on the subreddit WWE Games. His video shows Braun Strowman celebrating after winning a match, only for Bobby Lashley to run down the aisle, presumably for a sneak attack. When he reaches the ring, however, he immediately slides out and flees back down the aisle again before settling at the top of the entrance and doing some stretches. Part of me hopes this isn't actually a glitch and is just some massive rib on Lashley, but either way, it's hilarious to see him decide that trying to attack the monster among men was a bad idea and decided to hightail it back to the stage before he could get these hands. In the words of the Bluths, I've made a huge mistake. Number 4. A group hug amongst good brothers. Another one from the subreddit, user Cocky Irishman posted a video of the OC engaged in a kind of inadvertent group hug in the ring, with Carl Anderson being sandwiched in between his teammates Luke Gallows and AJ Styles, as the three of them stand awkwardly with their arms by their sides. Even better, both Styles and Anderson seem to have the case of their shakes as they push closer to one another. Perhaps they're just cold and wanted to warm up, or perhaps they're just nervous at expressing their feelings for one another. The bigger mystery here is that Becky Lynch secretly posting her disapproval of the glitchiness of the new game. Number 5. Twirling towards freedom. Back over on Twitter, Chaotic911 posted a video of this year's showcase mode of the women's three-way match from WrestleMania 32. In the video, we can see Sasha Banks trying to roll out of the ring, but seemingly getting caught, unable to go under the ropes as she twirls in place for the full 44 seconds of the video, and who even knows how much longer afterwards as the video cuts off there. The awkward extended silence from the commentary team takes this glitch to a new level of comedy, and you can almost see Charlotte and Becky Lynch asking her what the hell she's doing as they look down at her. The constantly cheering crowd also makes it look like they're praising the boss for her efforts to make it out of the ring and are willing her on. No wonder Banks got upset. Number 6. I'm seeing double here. 4 pages? We're not done with the Twitter or the casual Simpsons references just yet, because Elcos has posted a screenshot of a match between Asuka and Toni Storm, which bafflingly seems to have Paige appearing at ringside as a manager twice. Yes, this is a problem that lots of gamers have noted with various different characters, including Drake Maverick and Paul Heyman. This one of Paige makes us laugh, as the doppelgangers are literally standing right next to each other, one with their arms folded in an angry pose, and the other looking somewhat happier. Maybe this is supposed to represent an angel and demon on Asuka's shoulder, but that's giving 2K far too much credit. We think the latter is more likely. Number 7. You can't see me. This one has been reported by multiple gamers, so I won't cite a specific source, but it appears a lot of people have been having problems playing as Aleister Black in the game. It looks like a glitch has caused the resolution of his character model to be so low that you can't make out any features of his face or body, leaving a mush that must be making some fans wonder if they're suffering from glaucoma or if they just accidentally bought a PlayStation 1 game. The Dutch Destroyer can't be happy about this one. Number 8. Naruto Run. Naruto running has made its way back into the public consciousness again, after some absolute legend was recently filmed doing the run into Area 51 on an American news broadcast. While it seems 2K have been taking notes, wanted to capitalize on this as Twitter user Mr. Creeper HDYT posted a video of Kevin Owens doing the iconic move while running from Rey Mysterio backstage. You can also see Renee Young and Ali in the background cutting a promo short after seeing KO coming towards them and possibly fleeing for their lives. Poor Kevin Owens is really getting the short end of the stick in this year's game. Number 9. You should have gone for the head. Another possible example of 2K and WWE capitalizing on a recent pop culture event comes from a still posted by Twitter user Warden's Calling, which shows Johnny Gargano seemingly in the midst of fading away to dust as he stands on the corner ropes. The users comment, "Real shame Johnny Gargano got Thanos snapped just as he won the Universal Championship," perfectly sums up the ludicrousness of this one. At this point, it's amazing that the game was ever able to be released in this state. Johnny Gargano meanwhile is probably thanking his lucky stars that he's been able to stay on NXT, as due to Vince McMahon's erratic booking, this could have very well been a representative of his fate had he made the full call up to Raw earlier this year. And number 10. We don't even have any words. And finally back over to the subreddit, user High5214 posted an absolutely unreal video which shows a 3-way match between Alexa Bliss, Carmella and Kairi Sane turning to complete chaos as the three initially get tangled up in the ropes before Kairi and Alexa disappear under the ring along with the referee, while Carmella continues to spasm around like crazy. At one point, Alexa tries to pull herself out from the hell under the ring before being sucked back down, and eventually all three are able to pick up the fight, though by this point the ring appears to have turned into a swimming pool as each are knee deep in while the referee continues to flail around and drown beside them. The video ends with the camera shooting back at the no man's land of outside the area before we jump back in to see the pin take place while the pinner and the pinnee are under the ring, leaving it unclear as to who was the winner and who was the loser. Now to be fair, all of us who bought the game were certainly the losers. But there you have it guys, 10 of the funniest bugs and glitches in WWE 2K20. There's probably enough material for a part 2. Would you like to see more? Let us know in the comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, follow us on Instagram, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling video game content.